Good afternoon. Welcome to Lunchtime News with me, Shannon.
And me, Mike. Stay tuned for the latest updates from across our great city of Trollo.
Brought to you by Gus TV, the channel which makes a difference and is dedicated to our audience. This morning, Rod Little, the local MP for Trollope South, has released details about the action plan to deal with the latest sewage overspill in the wider city area. This follows just the latest incident of our drinking water being contaminated in Cresco following heavy rains.
I've got to feel sorry for the man. He's only been in the job a month and there's been crisis after crisis. The system's just broke.
You're right there, Mike. Not an enviable situation at all. And, in other news, there have been concerning numbers of break-ins in the city centre, with victims all suffering violent attacks. Police are asking all residents to lock their homes securely and to contact them immediately if they have any concerns. In other news, there has also been...
Let's see. Thank you, Shannon. And then some breaking news coming in right now. We are hearing of a violent attack at South Shield Shopping Centre. Reports of high casualties and multiple deaths. Very disturbing to hear. We don't have any more details as yet, but rest assured, Gus TV will bring you the latest updates as we get them. Stay tuned to Gus.
Thank you, Mike. Yes, I'm sure I speak for all of us at the station. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and their families. We'll keep you folks at home up to date on the situation.
Welcome back to this update on the concerning situation moving very fast. The recent attack at South Shields Shopping Centre has been followed by a series of assaults throughout the city. At least 5 major incidents have been reported in the past 3 hours. Gus TV is breaking its schedule and will be bringing you rolling news as it happens, so stay tuned.
And thank you, Mike. Yes, police are reporting that the assailants appear to be ordinary, unarmed civilians suddenly attacking one another at random with extreme aggression. Numbers are yet to be confirmed, but Abby Linstead, head of the Trollo Police Force, is urging extreme caution. All residents must stay indoors and make no non-essential journeys.
The question is, Shannon, who or what are we dealing with here? I've been hearing a lot of water cooler talk about everything from aliens to a rabies outbreak. I mean, there's been no update from Trollo Council so far. Nothing from Rod Little. A waste of space. And no one knows why it's happening. I mean, let's be honest, it's not pretty, is it? People tearing limbs off each other, decapitating them. The streets awash with blood. They've turned into bloody cannibals. Bloodthirsty maniacs. Men, women, children, grannies, dogs, parrots. You name it. We've been watching all the footage. Bloody hell.
And thank you, Mike. I ought to warn you, as Mike has just expressed so vividly, some of the details of these attacks might cause distress. Please be aware of who you are watching the broadcast with. We have breaking news from MP Rod Little, who has confirmed that this is undoubtedly an act of terrorism. The multiple attacks of civilians in public areas are causing widespread panic and fear. But let's not get too alarmed until the full extent of the situation is apparent.
Thanks, Rod. Man of the moment as usual. Look, anyone watching, stay inside, lock your doors, get your kids inside, shut the curtains, don't answer the door and stay tuned.
Carrying on with our rolling news on the violence being enacted on our town, we have just received this message from the Prime Minister and head of the police force. I will read it to you in full. A state of emergency has been declared in Trollo. Civilians are to stay in their houses and not to leave under any circumstances. If you're in a public area, attempt to find shelter immediately. Do not leave home to find loved ones or relations. Remain like this until further notice. We are as yet unable to define the exact situation taking place, but we know that there are multiple violent individuals acting throughout the city and on a wider scale across the country. The origin of this threat may be terrorism. We are gathering intelligence and will inform you, the public, as soon as we have credible information. Until then, we urge you to stay in the safety of your home and do not interact with anyone acting strangely, even if you know them.
I can hear them outside.
Hi viewers, hope you are staying safe. We have received some descriptions of the attacks from witnesses. The apparently dead or dying victims have been regaining consciousness or coming back from the dead and going insane, attacking anyone and everyone around them.
It has also been reported that they seem to not feel or care about pain or bodily harm, and be able to survive multiple wounds. What the hell?
Reports from the police have detailed increasing numbers of these attackers collecting in large groups in public spaces, apparently adding to their numbers as they go in with any civilians they encounter.
Guys, can we have quiet on the set, please?
Mike, don't! Mike! Hi everyone out there, still alive? We have had an update from the military. The threat has been identified as a highly infectious virus. It causes hosts to react with extreme violence and rage, lashing out indiscriminately. Civilians should avoid all confrontation with any infected person, but should it be forced, then the only method of destruction is by damaging the brain of the person infected. The virus is known to spread through saliva and other bodily fluids. Should anyone be bitten by an infected person, then they must be separated and quarantined immediately. If these precautions are not taken, then these persons will also be infected and will have to be put down. Neutralized. To all extents and purposes, an infected person is a dead one. Do not attempt to reason or plead with them. They do not remember or care about you. Good luck.